We had today a novella by John Crawford, Love Letter to Bette Continued, Excerpt number 4. When they talk about love, and the couple being as one is devoutly to be wished for, I believe the precious sentiment at times can compromise the expression of our true self. I think I know you well enough, Bette, to imagine you are nodding in the affirmative. I'm going to get on my soapbox. I won't be on it for very long. Here we go. We cannot assume our love for a team, a movie, a play, a book, a painting, etc. will win her or him over. If we are bummed because our loved one doesn't share the same feeling for a work of art, I think we should recalibrate our assumptions and celebrate the difference between us. I know couples would have a better time of it with the realization that what rocks my world will not necessarily rock yours. A candid dissent could easily let you in on the diverse thinking of your mate. Okay, I'm stepping down now. So that being said, Bette, I can't imagine couples not appreciating a lot of the same things by virtue of falling in love and finding one another compatible. Bette, if I may, I want you to know I think of you to distraction, and I hope you don't find fault in that. I made a list. You know I do have time on my hands. Now, it is by no means complete, but let it suffice as a way of communicating my interests. I understand that the interests would normally come up in the course of a quote-unquote normal courtship, but we haven't had that luxury. So, taking pen to journal, imagine me by your side, eager to speak. I wonder about your love of literature, the novel, the novella, short story, play, poem, nonfiction. And to let you know, my top 5 writers: Fyodor Dostoevsky, Charles Dickens, Hermann Hesse, or Hesse, Ernest Hemingway, John Irving. I wonder about your interest in music, the symphony, the tone poem, concerto, the chamber music, opera, oratorio, mass, rock and roll, country, jazz, folk, film score, musical, hip-hop, Motown, R&B. And to let you know, my top 5 classical composers: Bach, Mozart, Beethoven, Wagner, Mahler, Copland. Sorry, couldn't do 5. And my top 5 film composers: John Barry, John Williams, Bernard Herrmann, Georges Delerue, how's my French, and Rachel Portman. I also wonder about your love for paintings, cave art, landscape, portrait, still life, Baroque, Renaissance, Impressionism, modern, abstract. And to let you know, my top 5 painters are Leonardo da Vinci, Van Gogh, Monet, Renoir, and Edward Hopper. Now, I'm just going to get a little bit crazy with my wondering about your interests. So, I will continue with my list. Bear with me. So, I'll be curious to know your interests regarding politics, cultural mores, architecture, fashion design, yoga, meditation, ballet, modern dance, theater, cinema, sculpture, documentaries, radio, that's news, music, or talk, television, that's drama, sitcom, talk, food, news, soap operas, sports, baseball, football, basketball, soccer, softball, tennis, golf, hockey, tree climbing, camping, hiking, rock climbing, roller skating, skiing, ice skating, skateboarding, deep sea diving, snorkeling, surfing, cars, sports, convertible, color, speed, trucks, bus, cab, subway, train, airplane, cruise, mountains, oceans, glaciers, lakes, rivers, canyons, deserts, forests, foods. Geez, I'd have to be really nuts to go on with regard to individual foods. Restaurants, gossip, celebrity gossip. Okay, sorry. Ice cream, pizza. Couldn't help myself. Now, for your information, to wrap things up, my top 10 cities that I have visited or would like to visit. And I'm not going to tell you right now which is one or the other. Boston, Washington, D.C., Chicago, Los Angeles, Rio de Janeiro, Dublin, Paris, Prague, Peking, Sydney. The top 10 countries I would like to visit or have visited. Again, you'll have to wait. Ireland, England, Italy, France, Sweden, Germany, Russia, India, Greece, Japan, South Korea. Sorry, that's 11. And the top 5 last things to do with a week to live. Hold you in my arms and talk about reincarnation and finding you again. Hold you in my arms and talk about the hereafter. Hold you in my arms and talk about the cosmos. Hold you in my arms and talk about the abundance of joy we gave each other in the time we had. And hold you in my arms and never let go. So, dear heart, the letter you are reading is my beacon of light, hoping the ray catches you. It is my fervent desire for you to see the whole of me and not just the psychiatric patient. To be continued, John.